We are on our way to Walmart, but today is a national celebration day, and so there are so many people out, and there is traffic. And I know there's traffic everywhere in the world, and in many cities, there are far worse traffics. But here in Puerto Rico, when there's traffic, there is traffic because there's not as many roads, there's not as many lanes, and there's not as many shopping centers. And so, for instance, us going to a Walmart during a certain festivity, there are many, many cars in the parking lot, in the streets. So expect if you are coming here during a national celebration day, expect there to be traffic and don't allow road rage to get to you.
Yeah, and also one thing too is that even though there are not, people will consider like the population of Puerto Rico not that big because obviously there are a lot more Puerto Ricans living outside of Puerto Rico than in the island. But for some reason, most households have more than one vehicle. People have, everything here has to be done. Not everything, you know, depending in what area of Puerto Rico you live, there might be some public transportation, very minimal. It's not the main way of transportation here in Puerto Rico. It's not public transportation. It's definitely having your own car. And so because of that, the traffic can be chaotic in many places. And that is talking from us that we live in an area that is not the metro area.
Yeah.
The metro area is way worse, but they also have more lanes and stuff than in other areas. But yeah, there is a lot of cars in Puerto Rico, and there is this like the news always about Puerto Ricans leaving and stuff, but it seems like people leave, but the cars are still in the road or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like
they're still
yeah,
in flux.
yeah, it doesn't match the amount of people leaving the island with how many cars are in the street. But
Yeah, so we have a plan. My phone charger got water in it, so we need to get me a new phone charger. We need to get some storage bins for a few spaces in the garage space. And I believe that is all that we are getting today at Walmart, unless there's anything else.
I think that's probably it.
Yeah, so we'll be taking you along with us on our day before Shabbat begins. So, because we honor Shabbat from Friday evening to Saturday evening, we do not allow any one of our employees to work for us, and neither do we ourselves work. And that also means that we do not support businesses during Shabbat.
Wow. Oh, by the way, by the way, people in Puerto Rico drive really bad. Again, other places of the world, there are people that drive worse. Like I know Dominican Republic is really bad, as like drivers are like horrible over there. You will see like motorcycles and stuff driving in the opposite lane, which is, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Puerto Rico, comparing it with the States. And just know that you need to be very mindful because people, for some reason, I don't know if they just don't know that the cars have signals for a reason, right? Should use them when you're moving from one lane to the other.
People here do not use signals most often, right? And I remember when we first moved to Puerto Rico, because where I came from and where we are, where we were living in the past, signals were a huge thing. Like the laws of driving were respected. And if you didn't,
Oh yeah,
like the
by the
cops are
way,
so quick to,
Show over there.
oh.
Parking spots are parking for cars too, okay? Don't forget about it. So if you go to the grocery store, just know the parking for the vehicles that for people who pay to be driving in the road are not necessarily able to park in the parking spots because they are always full of carts. But You know, you just have to get down and move them, or you just have to keep driving around.
Yeah, so with the whole signaling of lights and the laws for driving, people here, they know the street laws. So the street laws meaning laws that are just simply known by the people, not necessarily legal laws. And so with that, you will notice that even the cops here, yes, there are great cops. We have family who are serving in law enforcement, but there are many who abuse the system. Like there will be many, many times when you literally see the blinkers on of a vehicle, of a cop car, and they're driving normal. They have the little headlight sounds on and they're driving normal. They're driving super quick. And it's simply for them to park in front of a food truck and get their food. And people know this. And so they don't rush and move to the side or stop. So just know if it's serious, usually you will see many cop cars and even an ambulance or something with all their sirens on. But if it's only one, see what the other neighboring vehicles are doing, because most likely it's actually not serious.
An emergency. Yeah, but that's one thing, like when you guys are out doing stuff in Puerto Rico, make sure you guys don't go to the stores in a rush, or
Yeah, take your time.
expecting things to be like smooth. Just go away, go out with enough time for things to not go your way. And if everything goes perfectly fine, praise Yahweh for that. And if things don't go as like perfectly fine,
it's okay.
Praise Yahweh for that too. But yeah, patience is something that if you are struggling with patience and you want to exercise patience,
come to Puerto Rico.
Moving to Puerto Rico is a great boot camp for your patience.
And we will probably show you a few things inside this Walmart, because something that's also really neat is the shopping centers here. You don't need to be concerned about if this is a good area or a bad area. Walmarts in the States, I don't like to go to because I just don't. But here, it's completely fine, normal, safe, and you don't need to be concerned either about it being sketchy.
Yes, for some reason, we have noticed that in the States, we don't go to Walmart whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I don't know, I feel like in many places where there is the Walmart, it's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, and also
you have to be mindful of the people around you in Walmart. But in Puerto Rico,
it's the go-to.
Yeah, there's
like Costco.
It's very strange to see or feel unsafe in a place in Puerto Rico. That's one of the things that we really like about Puerto Rico. And Nicole noticed that since the first time we moved to Puerto Rico, is that
there's not a lot of ghetto places.
Yeah, there is no that feeling of like, ooh, I'm in danger here.
Yeah. And the thing too, with that being said, is they don't have a Target here. They do have a Target transportation company. And then they also do not have, like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Sprouts. So a lot of healthy food stores where you can get your toiletries or foods, they are not here. But there are a few, shopping centers that you can get, like Fresh Mart. That is one place that we do go to pretty often for everything, apart from online. I wonder, I don't even know which one. I'm pretty sure they know, right? I'm assuming it's something like this. And then this. Wow. I have two.
It will be more like probably this one. Because your phone doesn't have this one. That's mine.
Yeah, it would be one of these. Okay, so if you need a phone charger, you can go to a Walmart. They have it. It's about $50, give or take, with taxes, possibly. And if you want to call the worker here.
Yeah. How long?
So we haven't been using the wireless headphones, so hopefully they have the ones for Krisha and my phone. Okay, awesome. definitely get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one for the prior generations and then the newer one. Yeah,
one for the.
Awesome. I've been needing these and like we never get it. So perfect. Why not while we're here getting chargers and stuff? So Walmart has it. You don't need to go anywhere else. So about 2 months ago, we renovated our parents' home and we arranged some organization spaces, and our father has been stacking in the garage. And so we were thinking about how we need to make sure that we stay on top of the organization and help them out. So we're here to get some boxes, or these ones here.
Let me make sure that there are nothing in between, and then people think that we are wanting to take stuff. You never know. That's one thing you guys need to make sure that whenever you're buying storage bins or whatever, remove them, because sometimes people will put things inside to later on come and take them, and you don't want to be seen as someone wanting to steal something from the store.
We should probably get your mom's room an air purifier. So
Where
I think
is
it
it
was by the vehicle section. So we're actually gonna get an air purifier, and we've used this brand for many years. But recently, when we moved for our bedroom, we got the Livolt. I'm not exactly sure how you say it. And then for the living room, after we did the renovation, we got this brand. I believe it's Germo Guardian or Germ Guardian. And so we have that in the living space because that is able to do a larger work as opposed to the Livolt, which is a smaller space. And they have a couple. So we'll be needing one of those.
And then we get the one that doesn't have the sensor. So if someone attempts to steal this one, they can't. So we take this one. Now here you need to think about everyone, not just for yourself. So if we are going to be paying for this, we better leave the one that has a sensor. So if someone tried to steal that one, they get caught. Because hey,
That one doesn't have it.
I was security before and I know how these things work.
Strategic. Oh, and they actually sell these here. I had to order it from Amazon because before when we got it, they didn't have this. So they may or may not have it here in store. But if you ever use these, they definitely do carry it. But I know on Amazon, they have a few different other options. There's like different purposes for their different filters. So if you're not into the B and you need the other one, then obviously order online from Amazon. But we need to get scissors. So for some reason, the scissors here do not last as long. We're thinking it's because of the humidity. And so scissors.
That's what you were thinking. Don't
Yeah.
include me in that thought, because I don't think they get bad because of
What do you
humidity.
think? What
I
they
don't
use
know.
it for?
That my dad used that to, I don't know, cut concrete or something.
But like in my past life, I never really had to buy scissors as often as we do here in Puerto Rico. But it's fine. Scissors are like a few bucks, so it's not a big deal. Probably we can get this one. It says that it's ergonomic.
And please, guys, even if you see that there are parts everywhere that are not in the spot for the cars, don't be part of the problem. Just bring your car where it belongs,
Over there.
over there or over here. Like
Literally, right over
there
here.
are places
Right
Even
over there.
over there are always places to put the cards, especially in Walmart. Costco is a different story. There is not that many areas to put the card, but you don't have to do the same thing everyone else does. Just bring it to each spot.
And that's how you get the job done.